So I received a question from someone. My uncle got clean and he talks a lot about God. Do I have to believe in God to get clean and sober? So this is a good question. I hear this a lot because there are many people out there that don't believe in God, don't believe in Jesus Christ. They believe that they're in control and there is no higher power. There is nobody else out there that's in control. And my experience, so for me, I grew up in a Christian household, and my whole family, I went to church camp as a child. My uncle was a minister, and lots of Christianity in my household, and growing up, and with my aunts and my uncles and my cousins. And there was a brief period of time, I remember when I went to school at UC Davis, especially, there was a period of time where I came to not believe. I basically became an atheist or agnostic. And the reason being my justification for it. I mean, really what it was is that I just wanted to do whatever the hell I wanted to do. I didn't want to believe that there was a power greater than me. I did whatever the hell I wanted to do. And I didn't want to be bound by God, religion, Jesus Christ, rules. I didn't want to follow rules. I mean, it was all about Tim. Selfish, self-centered. It's all about Tim. And believing in God, believing in Jesus Christ, believing in any Allah, any sort of a religion, any sort of a higher power, wasn't going to help me be selfish and self-centered. And I wasn't going to be able to do whatever the hell I wanted to do. Because really, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to do whatever the hell I wanted to do. So really, there was a period of time where when I was at school at UC Davis, I mean, there's lots of different people, lots of different religions, and I mean, there's Mormons, there's Jewish people, there's Christians, there's Catholics, there's lots of religions, and lots of them are really, really good people. And I was like, you know what? Everybody thinks that everybody else is going to hell, and that doesn't make sense to me. Therefore, I don't believe in God. That was I got to that point. And when I got clean and sober, I went to AA. That was how I got clean and sober. And I remember going to my very first AA meeting, and I cried, and that was my rock bottom, and I became willing to believe that there was somebody else other than Tim that was in control. And it actually was really easy for me, and maybe it was because of my background, maybe it was because how I grew up. But step one, I believed that I was powerless over alcohol and that my life had become unmanageable. I was powerless over everything. And really, it's because I didn't have anybody else that I viewed as an authority. Like, I was the authority. I knew what was best, and I was going to do whatever I wanted to do. And I think that whenever I think that I'm in control and I don't need to listen to anybody and I don't need to follow rules and I know what's best and Tim's going to listen to Tim, whenever I think like that, it's not good. Like, it is not good. I'm selfish. I'm self-centered. I lie, cheat, steal. And when I say lying, cheating, and stealing, when I say stealing, I'm not talking about robbing a store. I'm talking about, doing something. I can't even think of anything right now. Alcoholics and drug addicts, or people in their addiction, typically are selfish and self-centered, and it's all about them. And the decisions they make, they typically don't think about other people. So, step one, I'm powerless. Step two, came to believe that a power greater than myself could restore us to sanity. So it was easy for me because I was like, I wanted to learn how to live life. And Tim believing that Tim was in control wasn't going to help me live a better life because my best thinking got me where I was. So came to believe that a power greater than myself. And so it can be God, it can be the universe, it can be a chair, it can be, whatever your God is, and you don't have to call it God, but there's something that's bigger than you. And that was for me. There's something that's bigger than me. And as soon as I came to believe in God, Jesus Christ, whatever you want to call it, life got easier because I don't have to be in control, because no longer is the pressure on me. And really, I'm not in control of the outcome. It doesn't really matter. Like, I just have to do the next right thing, and then God's going to take care of the rest. That's how it's always been my entire life. I take one step forward, I do the next right thing, I make the decision that's aligned with my values, and then God's going to take care of the rest. And when I start judging on what's right and what's wrong, and because I've also heard people say, oh, why did God do this to me? And when I start questioning God, then that means that it's my will, not God's will. So that's the other thing too, is God's in control, your higher power is in control, the universe is in control. So I think it's necessary to get clean and sober to believe in a higher power. So it can be God, it can be whatever you want it to be. But there's somebody else that's in control. And for me, like, a weight was lifted off of my shoulders as soon as I came to believe that. Just life got easier, life got better. And today, I'd say spirituality is a huge part of my life. And living according to my values is a huge part of my life. And praying to God and asking God for direction. And again, it can be God, it can be whatever your God is. And when God's in control and I ask God for direction and I turn my will over to God, then life is so much easier. Everything is beautiful. Everything works out exactly the way that it's supposed to. Even if in the moment, I don't think that it's working out the way that I think it should. Because, I mean, hey, stuff happens. I mean, shoot, when I got sober, it's like separation, divorce, bankruptcy, I lost my business, my real estate license was revoked. I mean, all those things happened, and it's like, okay, I'm in control of my actions. And even though I was doing the next right thing, I still had wreckage from the past. And I mean, shoot, it took me years, many years for my wreckage to be cleaned up. And if everything was on my shoulders, it just would have been a lot higher. So I hope that answers the question. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.
If you found this video to be of value, be sure to like it, subscribe to our channel if you want to see more videos, leave a comment if you have a question, if you've got something to say. Camelback Recovery provides treatment services for people struggling with mental health, mental illness, addiction, alcoholism. So if you or someone you know is struggling, be sure to reach out to us. You can go to our website, 𝐾amelbackrecovery.com, or our information is in the comments section below. And we provide everything from detox, inpatient, outpatient treatment, sober living, recovery coaching, sober companion services. So either we'll be able to help you, or we'll be able to refer you to people or treatment centers that might be a better fit. So I will see you in the next video.